let's talk. Imagine you're just having the best day ever. You just got your coffee, you're going about your day, everything's going right, and then you get a text from someone that you don't want to hear from. You're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to deal with you right now. I don't want to talk to you right now. Now I'm thinking about having to deal with you, and it just throws off your entire mood. That was me seeing a Tesla car on the highway the entire month of September. I'd just be driving, and then I see a Tesla, and I'm like, oh my god, no. Because of a trade I did end of August, early September. Now, we'll get into why this is not okay in just a second, but first let's go over my trade. I was watching Tesla because, as we know, beginning of this year, middle of the year, it's declining, not really doing much, and then come August, I was watching it because I saw a reversal incoming based on the chart. So I bought 6 calls, different strikes, because I would buy and then buy, kept buying each day, and then I had a total of $6,000, $400 strike for October 25th expiration. Come September 2nd, I was down about $2,100, and I ended up selling my entire position for a loss. And the reason I did this is because I had told a few people, and they're like, what are you talking about? Tesla is going to keep going down. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. So not that I would normally listen to them, but I listened to them because I had other factors in my life going on that I didn't want to lose more money than I had to on this trade. Like, I was about to go out of the country for 10 days. I was going to move across the country when I got back from that trip. So not only was these big, huge financial events, there were also stressful events. I'm about to move, leave everything I know, move to a whole new city. So I have so much stress going on in my life that I don't need anything else added onto it. And that is when you cannot be trading. So that is why after this trade, and I think I traded a week and a half after this trade, all my trades were just so emotion based, and I was still thinking of Tesla, like, wow. So these calls, the $6,000 calls, would have turned into $35,000 2 weeks later. And I just kept watching it go up and up and up, and then finally at the 2-week mark, I saw that the calls would have been worth $35,000, and I was just so upset. Not upset, but I was just like thinking, wow, like that would have been so great. That would have been the best trade of my life. Not to mention I'm doing all this stuff. It would have been great to have, that money. And that is when you cannot be trading. So that's what differentiates me from being a good and a bad trader, because I know when to take a step back. I know I'm not trading correctly right now. I'm trading with emotion. I'm trading because I won this extra money from my Miami apartment or from my trip to Spain. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to trade until I am settled in my Miami apartment. So that is why I did not trade for almost a month. Yes, I watched the market. I saw everything going on, but I did not put any money into anything because I just didn't want to be trading based on emotion. I wanted to get this trade out of my system, not feeling type of way to it anymore. Now when I see a Tesla, like, blow it a kiss, because it showed me that I do know when to take a step back from trading. Also, of course, $35,000 was not what I actually lost. That's the opportunity cost, which is another thing you cannot be looking at in trading. What if I made this much money? You could also lose that much money, and more times than not, you will lose that money rather than the trade go in your favor. If you do exit correctly how you're supposed to. You can't be like, what if I made this, what if the sky falls and we all die tomorrow? Like, no, we're not playing that game. But 2 weeks ago, I got settled in my apartment. I started trading again, and my mind is so clear, not trading with emotion. I'm back at it, doing better than ever. I went on my trip to Spain. I wasn't worried about anything, and sometimes all you need to do is just take a break. It's not the end of the world. The market will be there tomorrow. If it's Friday, it won't be there tomorrow, but come Monday, it'll be there. It's always going to be there. So take a step back, reflect on what's going on, come back to it with a clear mind, and more likely than not, you'll probably do better. Bye.